Hello YouTube, it's Mr. Future Zoologist once again, here to do a video on just my parakeets in general. Their cage, their supplies, their behavior, and how things have been going in their life. So let's get started. First we'll start off with their cage. You have, once again, Sunny, Joey, Roxy, and Eli. Now, as you can see, it's the same cage as before. Have their nice clean water. It's just a different setup. Their sandpaper perches, or sandpaper perch with the little rubber band to help play with and just a toy. A spray mullet holder, which they also use as a perch, and they like to play with the little bells. Another toy back there. Nice ball toy that they play with. Their feeder, and a tree branch perch that keeps slanting. Another sandpaper perch. Their cuttable holder, which I know it's holding spray mullet right now, but I do both. Sunny's over there being silly, hiding in between the bench. Then you have the bench right there, which the basket that was in it, I broke off because I didn't really like it. It didn't have a purpose, so I just took it off. They have their rope perch, or some people call it a comfy perch, which is in a nice way. Like, I like the design that I did for it. Also another feeder right there. Their swing. And before, their bird bath was outside their cage, but I think it's better inside their cage so they have full access to it all the time. And then they have this basketball over here. It used to be a feeder, but the basket broke when I was trying to clean it, so now it's just a little toy. But right where the camera is looking at right now, like right around here, I'm buying one of those plastic cup feeders for them, which hopefully they'll like, because I don't want any fighting over food. Let's see if we can pick up Sunny and have him say hi. Jumps off. Sometimes they have their good days and they have their bad days, where they just don't want to be messed with. And then they have their play set. As before, it was just those 3 horizontal tree sticks, trees, branches, and then now you have a big, tall, vertical one, which gives them a vertical somewhere to go up. Then their little toy, which I'm gonna get them a new one because, as you can see, let's bring a closer look. It's almost done. It just has that little red part, which is almost done. But I'll keep it as a little toy because they like to pull it around. And I still have all the little toys, like the hook toys and all that, which is good. Now, everything with them is just going pretty good. Training with them, having them come on my hand, which a big step in them getting trained and loving me is I can get them to fly actually to me. Really, it's just because I have the other birds, which is the flock, with me, so the rest of them will fly. Or, like, say I have Eli, Roxy, and Sunny, and Joey's on like a distant perch or somewhere up high. If I pick him up, or he'll just naturally just come down and fly onto my hand or shoulder, which is really good. And I can still pick them up with my finger, as you can see. They just come right off. Sometimes they'll stay. But now let's do their actual supplies. I'm gonna pick this up. Here's their supply box for all my animals. Let's pull out this cuddle bone. Hold on, let me place this down. Sorry about all the moving around, and hopefully you can still see and keep up. Then you have their cuddle bones that I use. It's Living World cuddle bones. They already have one out because I'm using it for a special pet that I'll talk about later. And cuddle bone for minerals and calcium. Then you have their Snack Attack Millet. And then back here is their food that I use. Netherlands seed for finches and parakeets. And it's good. They like it. And also one last thing, or a couple last things. I don't know if I told you before, but before I never had a fan. Now I do, which is good for me so I can cool down, but bad for the birds. Because if I take them out and the fan is on and they fly around, they can get hit with it. And they can probably break a bone or break a wing, and it's just not good. So for me and anybody else out there who has fans and birds, make sure you always turn them off before letting the birds out so there's no injuries. And also, make sure you have your cage in a nice, secure spot. I have mine high on top of a TV stand, which is good. The higher the better. There's no direct sunlight, but there's a window right there which gives them sunlight. No drafts or anything like that. Not near a kitchen for fumes. And it's in a good spot, and they're just loving life and loving me. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I get some more subscribers or more comments or views or likes.